So I have this really interesting connection or relationship to Russia, because on the one side I am Russian and I have this connection to the country, but on the other side I grew up in Germany. So every time I come to Russia, I see it from a really different perspective. So I basically, when I was in Russia, I grew up at the dacha in the summer holidays. I spent them there. It's a really amazing place in socio-cultural terms, but as I think, like almost like an institution. A dacha is a form of summer housing. It's something in between. It's not city. It's not countryside. It's really in between. And the people mostly spend summers there or the warm months, but there are people living there in the winters as well. The idea of the dacha has been around like since the 17th century, and it survived the dacha itself. It survived all the crises and all the transformations in the country. It's still kind of like a really, really important place for the people. When I came to dacha, for me, the most interesting was to explore and to catch this atmosphere of the dacha, the state of mind, the people, its inhabitants, and how life kind of like flows there. And what I found is like I really was looking for those moments in between. I am at the same time I am at home and I have all this stuff I recognize and that really, really is close to me. And on the other hand, I'm coming from outside and I still feel kind of like this somebody looking at it from a distance. I really want to take the people on the journey that I took, so they kind of can relive this sort of in betweenness of the journey of trying to get to this place, the dacha. So for me, it's the journey to the dacha and trying to get there, but I'm not really there, and I'm not coming to a destination. I'm still kind of in this transit. So I'm still in between, and this is kind of like what I want the people to feel. I think the most important thing is really like this sort of curiosity that is inside of yourself. So because for me, this is what kind of like, makes a story, I think, vivid or interesting in this sense. Because if I want to explore something, then I want to tell others about it. The urge to explore and the urge to find something out and to define it for yourself is maybe the first thing, and then comes the second part of telling it to others.